Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm Liana Burnside.
We're back with another day of previews for the upcoming Force of Will set, Legacy Lost.
Yeah, and we have some really good spoilers for you today. Very interesting rulers with a lot of interesting synergy.
I think so. I like this color combination especially, and I'm excited to see what we've got here. So let's jump right into it. How about a ruler to kick things off? Lilias, Petal, Agent of Salvation.
And he's kind of a one-trick pony.
Ha-ha. Or a nine-tailed fox.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, so he basically does one thing, but hopefully he does it very well. Flips for free, and then you can, banish a wind and a darkness resonator to summon a chimera. And they promise there will be more chimeras in this set.
Okay.
But from what we've seen so far, it looks like it'll be amazing, especially since you can do it at instant speed.
Ah, yes, the old gotcha trick. Okay, all right, so for right now, though, the chimera that we've got available to summon is Ammit, Beast of Gluttony, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's decent. He has a really good removal ability. Yeah, which then he just get removed by something else.
Well, sure. Not a whole lot of built-in protection there, but the fact that it comes down and just eats something, that feels good.
It's true, definitely. And that you gain that much life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is good. It especially frees up a slot in your deck for including removal spells when you can just use him. And also that removal thing, it's not that big of a deal because even if your opponent, plays Zero's Magic Light or whatever, removes it from game, that doesn't stop Lilias. He can still get it right out of the remove zone and put it back into play.
Right back. I like it. Okay, great. Well, one way to pay for all this stuff would be Killing Stone.
Yeah.
And how do we feel about this one compared to some of the other stones that we've seen? Super.
Yeah, underwhelming. There's no reason you would play this over, just a normal dual stone,
Sure.
green-black dual stone, because unless you're counting on it getting discarded so you can ping your opponent for 100,
Gotcha. So it feels like most of these dual stones in this set kind of go in specific types of decks, and this one, more than the rest, really needs to be in a deck where you're sacrificing or getting rid of that card somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Messenger of Lilias Petal. What's going on with this one?
This has some great utility in this deck, especially with its ability to search out a specific magic stone. I see that translating well into other decks as well, because it seems like if we have all these specific magic stones, it seems like every deck's going to want the ability to search for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So flexible and, kind of get your tendrils in there and find exactly what you want. I like it. Lilias Petal's Assistant. How about this one?
This is another one. It's great in this deck for yanking those sacrifices back out of the graveyard, but it could also be good in other decks that put stuff in the graveyard, like maybe bunnies if you're playing the bunny of Breeze or whatever, and some of the fairy decks.
Okay, yeah, so this is weird because it feels like some parts of this deck are really, really specific and other parts are like, whatever, just mix me with something else.
Yeah, well, I like that though because it's obvious, it's obvious that there is a built-in strategy to make these cards good, but there's also room for creativity and kind of putting your own spin on it.
And if there's one that you could just really spin out of control, it's going to be this last one, Magic Stone Lifeform.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Did somebody not read the fine print on this guy? What happened here?
Yeah, this card is going to warp the meta. There's already, people brainstorming combos on how to get 3 Gwybers out on turn 1 with this card, legitimate stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So.
Oh boy. All right. Exciting.
Yeah, exciting. Definitely one to keep an eye on as, just endless possibilities with this card. It's going to be meta warping. I would definitely pick it up before it spikes in price.
Which brings me to my next point. Pre-orders for all these great cards available at TCGplayer.com right now, so don't fall behind. You want to be ahead of the curve on this one. Make sure you grab all this stuff and more. We got all your old favorites. We got the new stuff as it's becoming available and previewed. We're bringing it to you. We're right there on right there magically on TCG Player. You don't even have to work for it. Just show up and we'll have the cards there. It's so cool.
Hand delivered.
Hand delivered right to you. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.